This is Evan. I'm Brette. From the Parson Red Heads.
Hi there, I'm Mike Fords and welcome back to Parlour. We're going to jump right into part 2 of our visit with the Parson Red Heads, starting with a look at how guitarist Aaron Ballard has, bit by bit, helped his bandmates and tenants decorate their pad. Now, I've had some cool landlords, but Aaron has got to be the coolest. Check this out.
Yeah, that was a gift from
That was
Aaron.
a gift from Aaron and his wife Chris, who are also our kind of housemates / landlords. And they got that for me for my birthday because I really like owls and birds. And all of these little owls, Aaron sneaks into our house when we're not home, and he leaves them as surprises.
In random places.
Yeah, he leaves them in random places. And so these are all the ones he's left
That's
that
cool.
I've
I like how you
collected.
do that.
So,
This is one Christmas a couple of years ago.
oh, he.
This is Erin Way, the sister that has been singing and recorded a lot of stuff and has a wonderful voice and one of the best tambourine players, if not the best, in Los Angeles. And made her into the angel for the top of their Christmas tree.
We went on vacation and we had them house it before we all lived together, and came home, and on top of our Christmas tree was Evan's sister as our Christmas angel.
Thanks.
So we keep it out. So like a lot of our cool little knickknacks are actually just gifts from Aaron and his wife. They come in and leave it in our house.
Nice.
She's a good landlord.
What a guy. Let's turn the spotlight back to Mr. and Mrs. Way as they cover the 3 elements that we all need to survive: love, music, and coffee. Oh, and Tom Petty, if you're watching, pay close attention to this bit here, please.
We got married 2.25 years ago.
How did you meet?
We met in high school.
Oh, high school sweethearts.
Well, no.
No.
We met in high school, but we were just friends. And then we kind of re-met in college and started playing in a band together, and that's when we became sweethearts.
The rest is history.
Yes.
I got a drum set when I was 14, but I didn't play it. You know, my parents got me this really neat present, and it just got dusty, and I ignored it. I learned how to go like boom ka, like really simple stuff. But that's all I could do. And I remember I played one Sunday in church, and that's all I did. I just went boom ka, boom ka. Then the Parson Red Heads, or I guess Vulture Town started, and they needed a drummer, and they were really nice, and they all taught me. So I've been playing for 5 years.
That little guitar belongs to Aaron. That's a guitar sometimes we take on tour to play in the van, and also he used to take it around in his car and write songs on it while he was driving. The black one we picked up on tour from his parents' house. They had it. It used to belong to his dad, so we took it. The brown one next to it is my mom's that she gave to me before I moved. And this electric guitar belongs to our roommate Zach. It's kind of the communal electric guitar. So it's a little mishmash. My guitar is, well, I don't even own an electric guitar.
Really?
Which is weird, since I'm in a band. But I've been borrowing. And then all the rest of my stuff is at our practice space.
If you were to own an electric guitar, what would you choose?
Such a hard question. I'd really like a Rickenbacker, an old Rickenbacker. But those are so expensive. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, you'll have to make friends with Tom Petty. Maybe he can give you one of his.
I'd like to do that even if he didn't give me one of his. I'll make that a goal.
Yeah, hopefully he's watching.
Oh,
Tom.
Yeah.
Come over for dinner.
Yeah, Brette makes some awesome crepes.
Yeah, we'll make you crepes. Just,
We'll make you
you know,
crepes.
bring a couple guitars so that I can have a selection so I can choose, and we'll talk business.
Official invitation.
We learned about this from a fellow musician named Mike Taylor, who's a San Francisco native. He made us coffee out of one of these one time while we were staying at his apartment. And it kind of stuck in our minds how cool it was. Brette went out and got me one. And it's like this revolutionary coffee machine.
Revolutionary.
Made. It is.
My mom knew about it.
Oh, well, it's made by a chemist. It's called Chemex. And it's got these fancy filters.
It's like a commercial.
Yeah, they better be. Maybe they'll buy me a Rickenbacker. Fancy filters to get all thick on one end. You toss them in here like this. Throw the grounds in. Boiling water over the top. And it makes the best cup of coffee you've ever had. This is not from it. It's a lot more of a process. It takes a lot of time. So if you're in a rush.
And what is so special about these filters?
They like capture all like the acid that makes coffee like bitter. So it's never bitter. It's like super strong if you want it to be, but it's not bitter. It tastes so good.
We love it.
Chemex.
Alright, you're probably thirsty now, but before you grab your own cup of joe, let's head outside now so Aaron can show us his progress on the back and front yards. Unfortunately, one of his projects was on the wrong side of the law, which we found out while we were taping.
So the plan back here, the plan is to create a practice space back here, and to get Sam, the guitar player for the Parsons, to live above it.
So it'll be in place of this building here.
And maybe about 4 times the size and 2 stories high. And that way we'll all be centralized and we can practice as much as possible and not have to drive. So meantime, I'm using the old pushing That will be your example of who Chris is. Because you won't get her on video. She found them and then painted them red, and
Is the other one green?
Yeah, she painted one green. Yeah, there's a green one over there hiding out. But I'm excited about it since I did this last year. This is starting to grow in here, so pretty cool. The bee, and then that over there is going to be a bison. Give me the head eventually, and then the body. So I'll have a bison. We're not really sure what that's going to be. But I forgot to show you the rabbit in the back, but next time I'll show you the rabbit.
Oh, our front yard doubles as a driveway, too. Because the problem with living in LA and having 6 people live in one place is parking is hardcore. So we can fit 3 cars, which is cool. And we're going to make more parking, too. We're actually going to cover the front yard, which is kind of sad. We're going to make the backyard really pretty and nice. And we just bought a bunch of bricks, and we're going to turn the whole front area into parking. So when our new roommate moves in, he'll have somewhere to park his car. Because we don't want to leave him high and dry. He's never lived in LA before. He
I just have to
doesn't.
save the parking.
Hi.
We're moving this over here.
No, the one on the lawn.
That's mine. That's my
It needs to be
car.
moved. Can't park on the lawn.
Well, if I brick it, can I park it?
No, see, if it was like done before, then yeah. But now, you can't just put it on there. No.
Do you have to get a permit for it?
I don't know if they'll give you a permit.
To have your own driveway on your own property?
But that's not the driveway, because you have this driveway here. So that's what somebody called on, so
Someone called?
because you can't park on the lawn.
Well, can I move it?
Yeah, you can move it.
Okay.
Boo, crazy laws, can't brick your own front yard for parking. At least you let him move the car without writing a ticket. Well, we gotta leave the Parsons now, but you can take home another tune to download, and we've got a backyard acoustic performance by Evan and Brette of the song I Knew a Young Girl, which appears as a bonus track on the band's recent digital EP, Orangutan. So go check that out, and I'll see you next week when we drop in on a band that's never short on laughs. Enjoy.
Everyone else. She took me in her arms.